What's good? It's your boy Sarah Monday, and today I'm going to talk about why the elf folks are meant to be spirit guides. Why they're meant to be our family members, our relatives, brothers and sisters, cousins, wherever you want to put it. Now, when it comes to the elf and the fairy race, they are the main races to connect with within the astral planes in the spirit realm or lucid dreaming. Wherever you get in contact with spirits, even with your clairvoyance, if you see through the astral dimension and the spirits around you, whole nine yards. So elves are really important to interact with, connect with in the spirit realm if you practice lucid dreaming or astral projection and get into the hidden mysteries of esotericism and stuff like that. Now there's many different forms of elves, elemental elves that represent all the elements of the earth and beyond. You know what I'm saying? There's many different elves out there that you can connect with in the spirit realm. Either you can create one yourself through artificial creation of spirits, as we call man-made thought forms. They can be form of gregors and all sorts of things. So the main way how to connect with elves is to connect with fairies first. Because fairies are the gatekeepers of the spirit realm, all different types of astral races in the forgotten realms of our reality of this earth plane or whatever you want to put it. Because when it really comes down to it, it's different dimensions and different realities that we can experience if we raise our consciousness and reach to a higher level of consciousness to beyond our imagination. So basically what I'm trying to say is if you look at the three L's right in front of you in the picture, all three of them are my spirit guides. Now the one on the left is Riku, one in the middle is Shasha, and the one on the right is Maya. Riku got balance, Shasha is my good girl, Maya is my bad girl. Riku is all about crystals and astral projection, lucid dreaming. Shasha is all about herbs and cannabis sorcery and just being healthy in general. And Maya is all about African traditional religions and being a hoodoo practitioner. Now, when it comes to these three elves right here, they are my spirit guides, but also they are my higher selves. So what I mean by higher self, they're a higher form of me, even though they all three of them are females. Your higher selves can be anything you want it to be. It can be an angel, a demon, a jinn, or a dwarf, or a drow. I mean, it could be anything you dream of your higher self to be. They cannot just be one. It could be three of them. It could be four. It can be like over 10 or 20 of them, or even 100. You know what I'm saying? On that yard. So there are many different forms of spirit guides. Spirit guides and higher selves are similar, the same thing. But when it comes to these three, they are simply like my higher self of consciousness to interact with through lucid dreaming and astral projection. So when it really comes down to it, when I interact with elves, it's through lucid dreaming and astral projection. And entering their realms, entering their space, and just be, embrace them, become one of them, and live and see and live out their culture within your subconscious or your stellar gateway chakra, which is the highest chakra of the 7 chakras. We got more than just 7 though. So when it comes to these three L's, they're my wives, my mistress, my sisters, my girlfriend. They are everything to me. You know what I'm saying? Whole night, they are my everything to me. You know what I'm saying? I can do however I want to do within the spirit realm lucid dreaming. You know what I'm saying? I gotta be careful with my words. This is YouTube, of course. So when it really comes down to them, knowing that these three are my main particular spirit guides, you know what I'm saying? They all three of them are elves. Like Riku, she's a drow. Shasha, she's a human elf. And Maya, she's a full-fledged elf. You know what I'm saying? And they represent 3 specific things that are going to be important in my life, which is crystal, herbs, and African traditional religions. And that's what it really comes down to. So when you look at my 3 spirit guides, they are the world to me. They mean everything to me. You know what I'm saying? Because not only do I interact with them in the spirit realm, but they interact with me just by the use of guiding me to what I need to do and become in life. You know what I'm saying? What I can become in the next 5 years or 6 years or whatever years it's got to take to become someone that I need to be. But it all starts with energy work. It all starts with body awareness, tactile imaging, activating your clairvoyance, activating your energy body, your subtle bodies, and so on and so forth. So there are sacred, gems and stones and many things I can do as a hoodoo practitioner to really bring this into existence. The elves are like the quote-unquote humans of the spirit realm because they take the forms of the humans in a way that we can become like them in the afterlife. Even though you can become a Loa or a Jinn, you can become any astral race in the afterlife if you put all your thought, your belief, and everything you believe and trustworthy and just hold on what you believe in, what you see yourself in the afterlife. I believe that everybody have a choice to where they want to live in the afterlife based upon their deeds and their sins and their sanctified things that they do on earth. Like if you want to become part of these astral races and the astral midnight, like particularly the elves, you become like one of the elves. You either become a human elf or a half elf, or I mean that's the same thing, but I mean a full-fledged elf or a drow. You can become any race of elf if you want to. You know what I'm saying? In the afterlife, if you choose to believe hard enough that you would have that life in the afterlife, like being in these realms and stuff like that. But you can't believe reincarnation at the same time. If you believe in reincarnation, then these astral beings, you know what I'm saying, can only be there for you as your guides and guide you to your reincarnation as well. But you got to reconnect with them again in the beginning sort of way, because you're going to start in a whole new body and a whole new life. You know what I'm saying? But also it depends where you be reincarnated to. If you reincarnate into a different country that don't deal with these type of stuff, then it's gonna be, it's not gonna be good for you if you're like in Middle East or North Korea or any of those countries that don't allow these type of stuff. So it's best to really focus on, embracing the spirit realm and just try to become of the spirit realm and not really just focus on reincarnation. Because spirit realm lasts forever, Coming back to this earth over and over again, you gotta start over and over again. So no matter how long life lasts in this earth, I'd rather choose live in the spirit realm than reincarnation. So I don't really believe in reincarnation. I know it exists, I know it's real, but I just don't believe. I don't believe I want to come back on this earth. To me, I'd rather become a lower spirit. You know what I'm saying? Just basically a lower spirit or a Risha, but I have to say a lower spirit because I'm, more connected to Haitian voodoo and New Orleans voodoo. But, become a lower spirit and just mingle with other astral races within the spirit realm. You know what I'm saying? That's basically what I'm trying to say. I would say become a tiefling too if I can shape shift in the spirit realm if I want to. So I have many forms. And also I can become a merfolk as well, or basically a mermaid. Or, shape shift to become a mermaid, whatever realm that I'm in. If I'm in the realm of ocean, or elemental plane of ocean, that I shift myself into a mermaid. But these are examples and theories of what can happen in the spirit realm. You can become anything that's unlimited. Here in this physical earth is very limited. So since planet earth is very limited to what you can be and what you can become, and the spirit realm is very unlimited because you can become anything you desire to be in the spirit realm, whether you lucid dreaming or astral projection. The reason why I say lucid dreaming and astral projection, and also visionary work where you're in a meditative pose and you instantly shift yourself into a different dimension with clairvoyance. All it takes is clairvoyance to accomplish these type of things. You know what I'm saying? Like if you do energy work on yourself, you're going to have vivid dreams and stuff like that. And that's one thing I want to say. So, when it comes to the elf or the elf folks, they are meant to be spirit guides, just the same way with fairies. But you got to receive the fairies' blessings in order to mingle with any elf folks that you want to mingle with. And sometimes fairies have their best option for you to mingle any elf folk you want to mingle to. And that's what I want to say. So peace.